Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to watch DSTV outside South Africa. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably know that DSTV is one of Africa's largest subscription-based satellite television services. You can use it through a decoder, or like most people do nowadays, use it across the internet and stream directly to your smart devices. It's got everything, really. It's got box office films, blockbusters, sport, documentaries, films, stuff like that. It's a very popular option for African users, but unfortunately, it's geo-restricted to Africa, certain African countries, and South Africa. So if you want to watch it, either you're Africa and you're outside the continent for some reason, or you just want to access South African TV through DSTV, I'm just going to briefly explain how you can do it. Now, first of all, the geo-restriction is employed in the usual way that all these content providers do. If you try and get to any of the options, here's DSTV, I was streaming, and you'll get error messages like this. Sometimes you'll get messages saying that you're in the wrong location. Quite often you just get error messages. Here's the sign up thing. It just doesn't work. You can't actually get any countries because you need something called a multi-choice ID to log on to DSTV, and so it won't let you do that. Because it's looked at your device and found it's not in an African country. So what can we do? Well, there's not much to it, really. The main thing is you've got to solve this problem of your device having a non-African IP address. And the easiest way to do that is to use something called a VPN, which is a virtual private network. I'm going to show you quickly how to do that. So basically the steps are here. Select a VPN, then connect to a South African server, then you can log into your account and then stream. So let's just show you how this works. Let me just start my VPN, and the VPN I use is called NordVPN. Let's just bring it down into the screen here. It's probably the biggest VPN in the world, or certainly the top 3. I use it because it's got lots and lots of servers all over the world. This is the absolute basic subscription. If you want to see how much it costs, the latest discount links below in the description. It changes all the time, but that link will take you to the latest deals. And here we go. These are the VPN servers. A VPN stands for a virtual private network, and when you connect, it creates an encrypted tunnel between you and whichever server you choose. So if I choose a server in Australia, I will then have a tunnel between me and an Australian server, but it will look like I'm in Australia. And I can use it to watch all the geo-block content from Australia if I wish. And the same with Africa. I can choose any of the African countries that NordVPN has a server in. I'm going to pick one from Johannesburg here, just to show you how it works. I'm connected here, and I'm currently in the UK, but as soon as I've got my VPN connected, which I have now, I will have a South African IP address. So let's just go back now. And let's just go back to the streaming here. Remember, this was blocking me because I didn't have a South African IP address. This time I will. Just reloading the screen. It takes a minute the first time. And here I'm watching one of the programs from DSTV. Now I'm using the free account here, and there's some stuff on it available, but you really need a subscription to get the most out of DSTV, and certainly if you want to watch things like Premiership football and stuff like that, you'll need. But there's quite a lot of free stuff on it as well that you can watch. This is just using a free account, as in here. This is. Let me just reload the screen. This is the multi-choice ID, and you can see there now. Just putting some fake details in here. Now the drop-down list is available, so you can put a mobile phone number in. Now, just to note, to create the account, you just need to put any valid mobile number in there. You have to. I had to do a bit of trial and error there, but you have to actually have access to a real mobile number. You don't have to use it, and in fact, you don't have to have access to it. Beg your pardon. It just needs a mobile number to create the account. And obviously, if you end up streaming, paying for a subscription, only that mobile account will be valid to stream to. So you've got to be careful there, whether you use a friend's or maybe you've got an African mobile, you'll be fine. I just made one up, put one in there, and created a password to create my multi-choice ID. And that works because I've got an African IP address. And that's basically it, really. The difference is if you've got an account, all you need is the VPN. If you haven't got an account, you'll need to create one while you're connected. A couple of little points here. If you haven't got a DSTV or multi-choice account, don't worry about creating a subscription, a premium account. You can pay for it using the credit card. DSTV doesn't seem to check the location of your credit card, so you can pay with a UK or a French or a German. I've not tried with debit cards. Somebody told me debit cards are rejected, though. You'll need an African mobile, as I mentioned. Any African mobile will do, so you can play around and just put in a valid number or pinch one from the web. Remember, if you do subscribe and you pay, it needs to be a real one to stream to that. Lots of people, if you're outside South Africa, use a friend or a family to help create the account, and then or pay for the account and then just use the VPN to stream it to wherever they happen to be. You know, they can be in America, Europe, or whatever. And that's basically it. That's how you create a DSTV account outside Africa. So just a few little legal considerations. Technically, using a VPN, DSTV says you can't use a VPN, so you could get your account deleted. I've never, ever heard of anybody, in fact, in any TV site, and I've been doing this for about 20 years, get their account deleted. But it is possible, and it's probably in the terms and conditions. You know, if you don't want to do that, consider all the legal alternatives. Most of the content you get on DSTV is available in different places. With some African countries, it's difficult to access, but there are usually options. So keep an eye out on what DSTV are doing. I wouldn't, for instance, get a really, really long, expensive subscription that you have to pay up front for, just in case they do something to your account or detect the VPN. There's lots of expats doing this, lots of people enjoying DSTV from all over the world, so I wouldn't worry too much. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video and it's made some sense. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Bye bye for now.